everybody, it's Edie and welcome to the Sacred Temple of Self-Love. So what is the Sacred Temple of Self-Love? Why am I doing this? If you've been in my realm for a while, you know that I've been on this weight loss adventure off and on for several years. I'll talk more about my story later, in other videos. But this has been several years in the making, actually. But I am approaching myself, my body, weight loss, just life in general from new eyes. This is a whole new me. So like I said, I'll talk more about these things in other videos, but I have finally come to love and accept myself like never before. And I now want to document my progress and my transformation and my journey with all of you and for myself. Long story short, several years ago I lost over 100 pounds just with what I ate and exercise, and I kept it off for several years. I was actually a personal trainer and aerobics instructor, and then I kind of got burnt out and we moved to another country, moved to Bahrain. I ended up having some medical issues, and I've gained 90 something of those pounds back. Previously I had gained, I weighed over 270 pounds. I don't know what I actually got to because I weighed myself at 270 and then I didn't weigh myself for a long time, and I know I gained more weight. So I don't know what I actually got to, but I lost down to within 6 or 7 pounds of my goal weight, which was 160 at the time, and I think I weighed about 166, 168, something like that. So I never actually reached my goal weight, and then I started to gain the weight back slowly due to medical issues and being burnt out and just needing a break because it consumed me. It fucking consumed me. So fast forward to present day, we are currently living in Sicily. My husband is in the military and we are stationed in Sicily, Italy, and I've been dealing with major depression. I'm not someone who struggles in my everyday life with depression. I've had bouts of depression due to life situations, like when my father passed away. I had some depression for a couple of years, but other than that, I don't generally struggle with depression. However, living here in Sicily has fucked me up in all kinds of ways. Like, I seriously feel like my body's rebelling against me. And so I'm dealing with depression. I'm dealing with physical issues. I'm dealing with plantar fasciitis. I'm dealing with just not feeling comfortable in my own skin. Having said that, I love myself more than ever and I accept myself as I am, which I've never done before, and I'll talk about that in other videos. But now I'm uncomfortable. My body aches. I can't bend properly. I can't move properly. Coming up the stairs, it makes me winded. I have a lot of pain just walking. Like, my feet hurt really bad because I've developed plantar fasciitis from living here because the fucking floors and the streets and everything is so hard. So, I'm coming up on my 40th birthday. My 40th birthday is about 7.5, 8 months away. Today is July... What is today? I don't know today. July 22nd, 2016. And March 15th, 2017 is my 40th birthday. And I don't want to go into my 40s being this fucking miserable. I don't want to go into my 40s and constantly be worrying about, am I going to have a heart attack? Am I going to develop diabetes? Am I going to have a stroke? Am I going to develop cancer? All of these things run in my family. Like, if it's out there and it runs in your family, it runs in my family. I'm in line for it if I'm not careful. So I don't want to go into my 40s being this unhealthy and this uncomfortable and this much in pain. I'm not even 40 yet and I'm in fucking pain all the time. So yeah, so I've decided to approach weight loss in a whole new way. Before, I did it right. I did it by eating right and exercising, but it consumed every fucking thought, every moment of my day. And I can't do that again. I need to be able to do this and not kill myself and not spend 4 hours working out every day and not constantly think about what I'm going to eat and when my next meal is and what I've had to eat today and what I can still have. And I can't do that again. It's not helpful to me. It's not healthy for me. So, last week, a week and a half ago, I started again on this weight loss. I don't want to use the word journey. I haven't decided on the word yet. I don't know if it's going to be an adventure or roller coaster. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I don't want it to be a journey this time. I've already done the journey. This is much more than that. This is much deeper than just a journey. This is a life experience. This is everything. This is not just weight loss. This is so much more than that. Because what I found was, yeah, I lost over 100 pounds and I could work out and I ate right and I still hated myself. I still saw the fat girl in the mirror. I still fucking hated my body. I thought I was disgusting. I still had extremely vicious self-talk and it was never enough. I was never satisfied. I still wasn't happy. I still hated my body. I hated myself. And I said things to myself that I would never say to anybody else and that I would never wish for anybody to hear. To them, from anyone, from themselves, or I was incredibly vicious to myself and hateful. And I don't feel that anymore. I'm 5 pounds. I'm within 5 pounds of that 270 pound mark. I'm 260 pounds. Well, I've lost a couple pounds, but I'll talk about that in another video. Anyway, I started again at 265. So I'm within 5 pounds of my heaviest weight ever. Yet I love myself more than I ever have, which is huge. Because whatever I did before with the working out and the eating right, I didn't fix what was broken inside. I didn't heal whatever wounds I had. I didn't take care of the internal stuff. Whatever was causing me to hold on to this weight, whatever was causing me to hate myself, whatever shit from my past and shit from society and shit from family and shit from past relationships, I didn't handle all of that. I didn't take care of those things. I didn't heal those things. I didn't fix those things. And so I didn't really fix what was broken. Hence the reason I'm 265 pounds again. This time I'm working on the inner stuff as well as the outer stuff. And I think that makes all the difference. So, I wanted to document this adventure and share it with all of you. Now, here's a little caveat. This is video 1. This is the introduction, what to expect, and, kind of telling you about that. But I'm not sharing this yet. So, when all of you see this video, it'll probably be 6 months or so down the road. And I'm doing that for a couple of reasons. One, mainly because I don't want to put that kind of pressure on myself to feel like I'm obligated to lose weight and keep this up and share it with people and have this massive success story. I can't put that kind of pressure on myself. 2, I'm not 100% sure how this is going to go. I need to do this for myself, above all else. So that I can track my progress, so that I can see the transformation, so that I can, if nothing else, just talk to myself and remind myself, you did this today, yesterday was a shitty day, this is really fucking hard, and it gradually got easier, whatever it is. I need this for myself. I'm journaling, I'm writing a hell of a lot every single day, and that's really helpful. But I also want to do the video because I like to talk. And sometimes I get my point across better when I just talk, when I just, let it flow out of my mouth. I talk a lot faster and I think a lot faster than I write. So sometimes I can't get it all out because the thoughts are just swirling. And I can do that when I talk. So I need to be able to express this stuff, even just for myself, to be able to go back and watch it and remind myself where I started from. Because when I lost the weight before, I didn't see that. I still saw myself bigger than this when I looked in the mirror. I didn't see the progress. I didn't see the transformation. I could not comprehend it because I wasn't doing the internal work. So that's what this video series is going to be about. And that's why I'm not sharing it right away, because I may never make it public. I don't know. But in the event that I do, it's not going to be right away, for sure, because this is for me. And if I inspire people, if you want to watch the journey, if you just enjoy it from your living room, great. But ultimately, it's for me, because I need to do this for myself. Okay, so what to expect. I have little notes here, so I don't forget what to tell you. So what to expect. This will not only be weight loss. Like I said, there's more to it than just weight loss. But there will be weight loss check-ins. There will be probably videos where I'm snotting and crying and pissed off and upset and confused. And, you know, that may be on here, just, you know, what I'm going through at the time. Success stories. Maybe workout videos like when I'm at the gym. Not that I'm going to be teaching anything, but like when I'm at the gym, or if I'm doing yoga, or right after a workout, I might pop on and share a little insight, or, you know, share my experience. If I'm want to share a cooking video or a recipe, or any of that, what I'm eating, that may be on there. But it's also going to be deeper stuff. It's going to be personal, like personal developments, self-love, self-acceptance, transformation internally, healing those broken things inside. I'll be talking about all of that and sharing those things, sharing kind of where I've come and where I'm still headed. So it's going to be more than just weight loss. There will be weight loss on here. There will be, you know, weight loss check-ins. Kind of what I'm doing, how I'm progressing, what I'm doing to lose weight, but also much more than that, because it's so much bigger than that. It's so much more than just losing weight. I can lose weight. I've done it before, but there's a reason that I haven't been able to keep it off, and there are broken bits inside that still need to heal. So that's what this is going to be. So, like I said, there's going to be weight loss stuff. There's going to be self-love stuff. There's going to be empowerment stuff. Just, you know, whatever I'm going through and want to share, I'm going to put it out there with all of you. It's going to be raw and real and probably not very edited. If I go on a rambly bit, I might edit that out. But for the most part, it's probably going to be just me sitting here talking to you and sharing my adventure with all of you. What it's not. Okay, so first of all, as if you can't already tell, I am not one of those, you know, like zenned out, hello, come in, have a seat. I'm not one of those people. So you're not going to find that on this channel. This channel is not going to be one of those brain dead, mantra-fied, just tell yourself you love yourself today and it's going to be a great day. No, that is not what this channel is. This channel is going to be real. It's going to be unfiltered. It's going to be irreverent, probably sarcastic, probably funny. I'm probably going to be snotting and crying, and, you know, it's just going to be me. It's just going to be real. Probably letting it all hang out. And literally letting it all hang out. So, I know the name is Sacred Temple of Self-Love, but we cuss a lot in this temple. And, you know, chocolate is sacred in this temple. Even though I'm on a weight loss adventure, the fucking chocolate is sacred in this temple. So, yeah, if you're looking for something that's calm and zen and telling you that it's going to be a great day no matter what, You might want to find another channel. Oh my goodness. Okay, so back to my notes so that I don't forget anything. Okay, so why the name? So I just talked a little bit about, you know, the name, Sacred Temple of Self-Love. Why that name? Especially as irreverent as I can be and as sarcastic as I can be. Why Sacred Temple of Self-Love? Because that sounds really crunchy and, you know, mantrified and zen, and, you know, it sounds like everything that I'm not, basically. And when I originally started this, like if you've been following me on Facebook and Instagram and stuff, then I started hashtagging or titling my post Temple of Body Love. And that was what I wanted to do, but then I realized it's so much more than that. It's not just about my body, it's not just about losing weight, it's all the deeper internal stuff that goes along with that. And so I wanted to encompass all of that. Plus, for the first time in my life, I truly believe that my body is a temple, and I believe that it deserves to be treated as such. I've never believed that before. I've never believed that bullshit of your body is a temple. Yeah, okay, that's great for people who are, you know, 5'11" and 110 pounds and fit and bikini models. You know, great for them, not so much for me. Fuck all that. Your body is a temple no matter what size you are, and it deserves your love and respect. And as irreverent as I am fucking fierce about that, and I am serious about that. I love myself and I accept myself for the first time in my life. I'm 265 pounds, pretty much at my heaviest weight ever, dealing with depression. I'm in a place that I hate. And yet I love myself more than ever. And I'm more gentle with myself than I've ever been. I'm more accepting of myself just as I am. Flab and rolls and, you know, oily hair and whatever. That's who I am. And I'm okay with that. And it took me 39 years to get here. And damn if I'm ever gonna allow anyone or anything to make me believe otherwise ever again. So, the Sacred Temple of Self-Love is about self-love, self-acceptance, women empowerment, coming back to your true self, finding who you really are and who you really want to be, regardless of what the world tells you. Regardless of what anyone tells you you're allowed to be because of the way you look or your personality. Regardless of what other people in the past have told you you're allowed to be or think or do. Regardless of what you've told yourself in the past about what you're allowed to think or believe or be or do. Regardless of all that, coming back to who you really are, your true self, thinking positively about yourself right where you are. Because, to be honest, if you don't love yourself now, you're not going to love yourself 50 pounds lighter. It's not going to happen. I've been there, done that. I lost over 100 pounds and I still fucking hated myself. You have to love yourself now. And trust me when I tell you, girl, I know how hard that is. And I know those are easy words coming out of my mouth. But that's the reality of it. Even if you start small, even if you say, I like my hands. For the longest time, I could not name 5 things that I liked about myself. But my hands were always something that I liked. My hands and my lips. That was it. I had to start somewhere. Mantras don't work for me. That bullshit of, I love myself today, I'm magnificent just as I am. No, that doesn't work for me. I needed realistic shit that I could believe mantras. I do have beautiful hands. My lips are awesome. Those were the kinds of things that I had to start with and just go from there. Finally getting to the place where I could love and accept all of me just as I am. Regardless of how much I weigh, regardless of what my hair looks like, because that's a whole nother story, girl. I have learned I can't do what I want to do with my hair. I have to do what my hair wants to do because that's what it does. I had to accept that. So it's the sacred temple of self-love is about accepting yourself, no apologies, no outside validation required, no pretense, no, what's the word? Unconditional. No conditions. Just loving and accepting yourself right as you are, unconditionally, right now. That's what it's about. And it's an internal self-love and acceptance. It has nothing to do with your husband, your wife, your brother, your sister, your mother, your uncle, your boss, the media, what society says. It has nothing to do with any of that. It's you. Believing in yourself and loving yourself and accepting yourself and standing up. Standing fully in your power and not letting anyone make you hunch your shoulders or try to hide yourself. This is you, standing tall, standing proud, shoulders back, head up. If you need to, step up, stand up. I know I probably just cut my head off in the video, but whatever. Sit up tall, stand tall. Put your shoulders back. Raise your head. That's what it's about. It's about no longer hiding and no longer pretending to be something that you're not, or hiding a part of yourself, or suffocating a part of yourself, or caging any of yourself in. It's about being free and being empowered and loving yourself and unleashing your roar. That's what it's about. So I think I've rambled enough for today. This is just an introduction. I think I've talked for like 30 minutes. So yeah, Sacred Temple of Self-Love. Welcome. I would love to hear about where you are in every aspect of your life adventure. I gotta think of another word. I don't want to use the word journey. It may end up being a fucking journey. I don't know. I don't want to use that word because everybody uses that word. But that may just be what it is. Maybe that's just what it is. That's why everybody uses that word, because that's just what it is. Anyway, so comment below. Let me know where you're at, where you're starting from, where you've come from, where you plan to go, and share with me if you have realized that your body is a temple, or if you haven't, but you want to. And let me know what you're doing to love your, it's a sacred temple of self-love, so obviously you're loving it. Oh God. See, this video was too serious. It was too serious, so I fucked myself all up. Let me know what you're doing today in order to cheer on yourself, to cheer yourself on and appreciate the sacred temple of self-love. Yeah, there we go. So, you are fierce, you are fabulous, and you are fucking badass. So keep that shit up, and I will see you next time. Bye!